That's to pay homage to the people that have the COVID-19. Doctors, nurses, paramedics, first responders, grocery store workers, truck drivers, teachers, pharmacist workers, military, civilian, black, white, young, olds, gay, straight, rich, poor. We're all innocent people. We're all innocent from all around the world. We're just innocent people. Australia to Africa, Africa to Argentina, from Argentina to Antarctica. We're all innocent from Antarctica to Arctic. Anyway, this program here is to educate, to entertain, and to offend everybody on the planet at least once. Hopefully I'll do that for you today. I'm going to have to cut this one short. It's only going to be like a half an hour. I have to go to the doctor today, so we'll see how that goes. Any questions? Any answers? Any solutions? COVID-19 still going? The election's still fucking crazy as usual. What can I say? What can I say? I got to make a correction from yesterday, my yesterday program. I said the guys across the street was named Juan and Maria, which it's not. It's Jose and Maria. I don't know why I said Juan. Thinking about Juan from California, I guess. But anyway, I want to correct that. His name's Jose. And there's not a lot of other things I want to correct. Fat Man, he was on here yesterday. I was giving him a hard time. I was just doing it, just being an asshole. He took my name. It upset me. But he can come back on, he'll come back on and have a good time. Plus, they had some people trying to scam me yesterday, right off the bat. I was talking to Matthew from Florida. Just talking to him on the phone. Next thing I know, here comes the phone. Because I tell Matthew, I'm going to have to get off because I'm going to do my live stream. And he understood, And I was barely getting done talking to him. I haven't even hung up yet. Another person called. He was a scammer. She want to know how much I wanted for my house. It's like, my house isn't even up for sale. Why the fuck do you even try to bother me, lady? She was a scammer. But Matthew got to come on here yesterday. This is what we were talking for the last 3 or 4 days, Matthew and I. And, hey, Juan, what's going on? What are you going to the doctor for? Hey, Jason. Hey, Tim. Hey, friends. I'm just going to the doctor for a physical, I guess. This could be my first time. It's a new doctor. I'm getting old. I'm going to have to get me a doctor. Dr. Kevorkian, I think his name is. I think that's what it is. But get some high blood pressure pills. People think I have high blood pressure, which I do, I guess. Yesterday I was just fucking around, going like doing the Sam Kinison stuff. But, even Jason yesterday, he went live yesterday for a short period. It probably made his day. Matthew, we were talking, and he brought this up, which I didn't know. A few episodes back, or whenever I first started the podcast, Matthew said he was the very first person on the live chat. I didn't realize that. I was sorry. But really, he's the very first person to ever go, like on my phone, to do that. So that should make him happy. I think it made Jason's day. Excuse me. I got a son named Justin. Jason's day. He wanted to go live, Something that small can make somebody's day, Something that, to me, it's nothing. But to them, it made them feel really good. You know what I'm saying? And it didn't cost me anything. And hopefully it made their day. But I used to get confused with Matthew in Florida and Shane. He's got a friend named Matt. So when they said Matt, I kind of got confused about that, But we all have problems, addictions, mental illness, different things like that. Phobias. All of us do. All of us as a human race. We all do, man. I haven't seen Sandra today. Hopefully she's doing good. So what's going on, Juan? What's going on, Jason? What are you guys doing today? Anything? I'm going to the doctor to get the finger shoved up my butt. Hopefully not. I don't want the finger up my butt. But what's bad is the doctor sticks his finger up my butt and he gets a boner, I just don't want that to happen. What's even worse, this is probably even worse than that. If he sticks his finger up my butt and I get a boner. You know what I'm saying? Caleb, well, I have court tomorrow. I told you, Caleb, bestiality is, wow, where did all this shit come from, man? G-Day, mate. Hey, Aussie Shooter. Aussie Shooter, great to see you, man. Yeah. Hello, Caleb. LA Rams playing, getting COVID. Hi, Tim. Hey, Kevin, what's going on? Talk about Canada, Kevin's from Canada. I watched a documentary the other day about this guy. I'm going to my AA meeting tonight. Cool. Really need to go to the doctor to refill. That's what I'm going. I'm going to the doctor to start getting high blood pressure. Yesterday I was just screwing around with a guy from Arabia. I was giving him a hard time. I was doing the Sam Kinison yell, freaking people out. Do you want to add me on Facebook, Lily? Oh, I thought you're talking to me. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, Canada. I was watching the thing about Canada, and there was this guy named Russell Williams. I don't know if you guys have heard of him or not, but anyway, in his college days, he would get in a college closet, and he would wait there for his roommates to come in, and then he'd try to scare them. Okay, they might stick the finger up your butt and say, he's got COVID. Well, this is what's going to be bad. If they stick the finger up my butt and I get a boner, and I think I like it, and then he says everything's okay, and I say, well, can I have a second opinion? So they have to call in another doctor to stick the finger up my butt. Kind of like my first threesome, gay threesome. I would hate that, Hey, well, what about me? Hey, Lily, subscribe to Lily. She has, check out her website. Subscribe, share. I think you can buy stuff off there. But remember, Lily, go there and see the kind of stuff she has. But anyway, there's a serial killer from Canada, and he would hide in a closet, and he would take girls' underwear. Tim might like it. I know, man. A boner, haha. You never know. I don't know, man. I'm not into that gay stuff, but I don't have guys put their finger up my butt. That's like whenever I go to a doctor and they want to feel my nuts, I feel weird. But if a woman does it, go for it, man. Hey, feel a little bit over here, man. A boner. What do they call them? Hard on? I don't know what they call them nowadays. Boners. Stiff wiener? I don't know. But anyway, there was a serial killer from Canada. And he'd get in the closets, and he'd wait till his roommate came and jump out and try to scare him. And he did that for a long time. And then he would break into people's houses. He learned how to pick locks. He'd go in there and steal their underwear. And he did that and finally killed a couple ladies. Raped a couple, killed a couple. I don't know if you ever heard of him. It's called Russell Williams. I've never heard of this guy before. He didn't carry a gun because I don't think guns are allowed in Canada. And he confessed to all of the stuff that he did. And that dude was whacked. He was in the military. He was up there. He was an officer, lieutenant colonel or some fucking thing. And that's what he was worried about. He was worried about his wife finding out. And he was worried about tarnishing the Canadian military, How about it? Kevin, have you ever heard of Russell Williams? That's probably Kevin's hero, man. Tim might like it. You never know. We'll find out. I had it one time in the guards because after you hit 40, they come and stick your finger up your butt. It made me feel like a fucking bitch, man. Because after he gets done doing that, he says, well, there's the toilet paper you can wipe up. Hello, have a store. Let's see. Take underwear. Yeah, I got some clean underwear, yeah. Still a boner? I think that's going to be... Oh, I haven't. Is he from Ontario somewhere? He lived two places, maybe. Quebec? I don't know. I'm not for sure, but look him up. Russell Williams. That fucking blew me away. And they have confessions and everything. He was an officer in the military. And the cops could never figure it out. Well, he's an officer. They'll let him slide by. But he broke into women's houses and stole their underwear. And he kept them. And he told, when he went into confession to confess to the police what he did, because they caught him, he had boxes of women's underwear. And he told them where the lady was found. He got one of them, took him out in the woods and left her out there and stuff like that. But Russell Williams, check it out. I've never heard of him. And I thought maybe Kevin did because there's probably not too many serial killers in Canada. And that one lady, Dee from North Carolina. See, I say North Carolina is a bad place. That's what I always say because they have a lot of people coming up from South America and they move there. I don't know why. But the 10 worst places to live, the small cities, 2 of them were in North Carolina, And kind of strange. The other place is Alaska, out in the middle of fucking nowhere, because there's a lot of violence and stuff like that in those little rinky-dink towns. It's called the 10 worst places to live in the United States. Small towns. It's still a boner. And Juan's thinking of the Rams. The Rams! No, I haven't. Is he from Ontario somewhere? I think it's Quebec, maybe. I'm not for sure. You'll have to look it up. But, you know, he seemed like a normal guy. Everybody thought he was normal until they, what they caught was he parked his vehicle up by this lady's house. And a guy drove by. And after they found out that the lady was missing or whatever, the guy turned in the vehicle. You know, he said it was a silver Pathfinder or some bullshit. I don't know. But anyway, they went out there and they found tire tracks. And they got the tire tracks. And then in the backyard, they had shoe imprints. And the tire tracks and the shoe imprints matched that guy, the officer in the Canadian military. That's how they got him. No snow today. And Lily, take some underwear. I always wear underwear. I don't know why. I didn't used to, but I do now. I don't free ball it. Because it's called commando if a woman does that. I really don't want to go to the doctor, but I'm getting old. I'm worried about the COVID-19 because I feel good. There's nothing wrong with me, you know. I don't want to go to the doctor's office and fucking get sick. That's the thing. Go in there and 2 days later, man, freaking in the hospital. Because the doctor's office, the people that do have the COVID-19, they go to the doctor first and then they go to the hospital, you know. So hopefully they got this place disinfected. But when I had high blood pressure from my cataracts, they told me to get a doctor, and I never did. Put it off. And I figured, fuck, you better get me a doctor. Dr. Kevorkian. What's going on in 2020? The only good news that I've heard in this whole damn year is AC/DC's putting out a new album, man. Yeah, AC/DC. It's a tribute to Malcolm, you know. I think it's called Power Up. I thought AC/DC would be out, you know, but they're going to rock again this year. It's called Power Up. One of the best bands of all time. And what's his name? The guy from Guns N' Roses, Axl Rose. He played with him for a while, you know. To me, that was a disaster. And anyway, he broke his leg and he had to come out with a wheelchair. Sat on the wheelchair trying to sing AC/DC songs. And that did not work. Axl's getting fat, man. Like all of us, we're all getting fat. Fat Americans. But AC/DC's coming back with a tribute to Malcolm Young. That's great, man. You watch that? Shit will make you cry, man. What else? AC/DC and Guns N' Roses. The only one, okay, like Axl came out in a wheelchair. It's a wonder that the Rolling Stones don't come out in a wheelchair as old as those guys are, man. Those guys are old fuckers. Probably about 150 years old or something like that. The only one that doesn't look like they age is Duff. Duff from Guns N' Roses. You look at him when he's 25 and now he's like 60. He looks the same. That dude's a vampire, man. You have to check into that guy. Duff from McGeehan, I think that's the name, McGeehan, whatever, from Guns N' Roses. He doesn't change. So he's probably a vampire, probably. Everybody left me. We got some stuff written on here, but everybody left. Anybody comment? Well, it was crazy when the comments came up. They just went all the way up. But I got about another 15 minutes, so I'm going to shut off early. Everybody went to see Russell Williams. Let's look at Russell Williams. He's a white dude. We thought he was a black basketball player, Russell Williams. But how could you be a serial killer without a fucking gun? But I guess that's just like BTK. You know, he did it. He didn't have a gun. And he did it for a lot of years. And he decided to bring it back. I added you, Lily. What time are you going to your appointment? 1 o'clock. Love thongs. I love thongs too. Can I see your bow and arrow? I love thongs on women. LOL. Well, how come all this shit pops up all at once? Please go now. I'm dreaded to go. Let's see. I love Hell's Bells. Tim, the album's out. I think Tim's chat is behind. I think it is too. Can I see your bow and arrow? I didn't have any arrows right here. I didn't bring any, but here's my bow. It's called Whitetail 2. I don't know if you can see it now. This right here, that thing right there, that's how you can tell how old it is. But this was made in the early 70s. I don't know if you can see it. Whitetail 2. Does it say Whitetail? Okay, there's better. Whitetail. Is that upside down? It's Whitetail 2, Jason. I got a couple bows. Let's see who called. Let's see who text me. Some weirdo, man. I think your chat's behind. It must be, too, because I don't know what's going on here. They're watching me. Juan, I think your stream chat is behind. I don't know what I can do, you know. Maybe I'm living in the ghetto. Hopefully is this picture lagging, or is it just the chat that's lagging? See, I don't know. The chat, I think Tim, your chat's behind. Yeah. Because, like, if I don't have nothing to talk to, say, or whatever, I have to look over here and see what you guys are asking. But it's not. I love Hell's Bells. I do, too. Tim, the album's out. Yeah, it's been out. That's the best thing of 2020, you know. AC/DC put out a new album. And those guys are fucking looking old, man. You know. Angus looks like shit, but he always has. He's not a very good-looking guy. And Brian, they're pretty close to 70, and they're still rocking. It's crazy. Yeah, I don't know why my chat's lagging. I have no clue. Let's see, what else? COVID-19 is shutting down everything. Yesterday we had 35 new confirmed cases in our county. Like May 1st, when they opened everything back up, we only had 20 cases since the COVID-19 started on May 1st. And then after they opened it up, now we have 35 in one day. You know, it's phenomenal. Some people think it's fake. I don't, you know, I don't want to wear a mask. I don't want to get a shot. But it's man-made, and that's what it's made for. It's made to kill you. I don't know if it has a blister agent in it or not, you know, because that's what they teach us in the military, the blister agents. Get on your skin, you can blister, but get it in your mouth, blister your tongues and stuff. If you get it in your lungs, it'll blister your lungs. So I don't know if it's got a blister agent and not in COVID-19. I don't know, you know, but I saw some of them. They take a little bit of spores out of the COVID-19 for the injection to inject into your body. Fuck that, you know. Some of those people are going to die. They're actually going to fucking die from the inoculation. And I don't want to be one of those. And I don't want to get COVID-19 going to the doctor today. But I have to go. I don't have to go, but I should, because I don't have a doctor. I haven't had a doctor. I can't remember my last doctor, you know. Ever since in the 80s. And he wasn't even really my doctor. That's why I don't like going, is because have a great day. Really tired. Wow. Chat's behind. Christy Green. My son makes his own bow and arrows from a tree we cut down. Just the chat. Okay, cool. Hey, Christy Green. What's going on? What's going on in Delaware? I'm going to have to give her a hard time. I don't know if you heard this joke before. Delaware, to me, it's like Idaho. Idaho. I'm the pimp, Idaho. I'm the pimp, you're the hoe, or something like that. Delaware, this is what Delaware sounds to be. I don't know why, but it sounds like an undergarment or a kitchen utensil. You know, it's a weird name for a state, Delaware. But they have the Delaware River and blah, blah, blah. It's been around for a long time, but just in my mind, that's how I think. It's an undergarment or a kitchen utensil. Hey, get out the Delaware so we can have a barbecue. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So what's going on, Christy? You having a good time? Your son makes his own bow and arrow? That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, I used to make my own slingshots, my own bow and arrow, you know, a long time ago. Even if I had a bow and arrow, I'd still make another one. What's weird is we went firefighting one time in the guards. This was a long time ago. And these two guys are twins. They're from Syria. I think it was Syria, something like that. They look like fucking Mexicans, but they're from Syria. They're pretty cool guys. But anyway, one of the brothers were up there with us firefighting, and he made his own bow and arrow, and he made like a little skirt, and he went out and shot a deer during firefighting season, man. You know, he didn't get arrested or anything, but he got in trouble for doing that kind of shit. Because really, when the guards go for firefighting, it's like a paid vacation. You know, we take the firefighters up there, up to the fire line, drop them off. You know, we're the ones that take them, bring them back. A lot of time we have a lot of free time. It's not like the firefighters, they're working their ass off. But I remember that. I can't remember their names, man. But they were from Syria. They were pretty cool. And I wonder why the chat's acting like that. I don't know. There are Mexicans in Syria fighting ISIS. Okay, it could be. But these guys, they're originally from Syria, I think. I'm pretty sure. Small people, man. Small. Dinky, you know. 110 pounds at the most. But they're good guys. I could tell the difference. You know, they're supposed to be identical twins. But, no. They are. Are they Mexicans? That's like yesterday. We're talking to that one guy. He was from Spain and you're from Mexico. You're not really from Mexico, but that's where your ancestors are from. And people get upset. Like I told you, my drug dealer one time, he was from Spain, and I called him a Mexican. And fuck, he blew up like you wouldn't believe. I'm not a fucking Mexican, blah, blah, blah. I'm a Spaniard. Don't you know the fucking difference? Blah, 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 blah. You know, he never cut me a good deal ever since after that. He was mad for a long time. Anyway, he's dead. He committed suicide. But see, you get the old Hispanics, the whole old Mexicans from Mexico, they will not admit that they speak Spanish. You ask them what they talk, and they'll say they speak Mexican, you know, which all those people are supposedly speaking Spanish. But the old Mexicans, they won't admit to it. No, I speak Mexican. That's what they'll tell you. How about you, Juan? You know how to speak Spanish? Or are you just a cracker with a dark complexion? Come on, Juan. I don't know what's wrong with the chat. I got about 8 minutes. Christy, what's going on in Delaware? Anything? What about the elections? You're still going for Biden, huh? That's okay with me. You know, it's whatever happens, happens. I didn't vote, so what can I say? I just think Trump is better than Biden. You know, I think all the politicians are corrupt. I think Trump's, well, not Trump, probably Trump's too, but Biden's son is a freaking asshole. Yeah, we get mad, LOL. Kind of. Yep. For what? Make it longer, Christy. I don't know what you're talking about. You're still for Biden? Ask me a question. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, we'll get mad. Are you a Spaniard or Hispanic, Juan? That other guy, the guy that was on here yesterday, his last name, really, I shouldn't say this, but was Vasquez. And a lot of my friends were Vasquez's, you know, when I was growing up and stuff. But he said he was from Spain. And Juan said, hey, he's not a Mexican. Yeah, I'm for Biden. Oh, you're from Mexico? Okay. So did your dad really know Biden, or are you just bullshitting me? Because to me, I don't know, man. All those people, they're fucking crazy, man. Because if you look, okay, like Hillary, she's the biggest fucking witch, and Nancy Pelosi. I hate those two fucking women. Good thing Trump beat Hillary. Thank God for that, because I don't like her at all. But Biden, they passed a law, you know, back in the 80s and 90s and stuff like that to put people in prison for drug addiction. And now that they come out and they found out his son was smoking crack. Oh, well, maybe we should lock these people up. Maybe we should put them in rehab. Yeah, when it comes to your fucking backyard, you change your fucking mind. You flip-flopping son of a bitch. Sorry, Christy. But that's how I see. That's how I see those fucking politicians, you know. And every one of them that get up there that high, he's been in it fucking 47 fucking years. What's he going to do now, you know? He's bitch. He's going, well, Trump doesn't inform me on the intelligence briefing every day. Here, I'll inform you. There's no such thing as an intelligence briefing. There's nobody fucking intelligent in the White House. I think the chat's speeding up. Man, about time for me to go. But the Bidens, you watch when you go to see the what's it called? When they get Saddam Hussein, all of them are there watching like it's Purge. Biden, Obama, Hillary, because SEAL Team 6 went in there and they killed Osama bin Laden. Okay. It was like watching the movie The Purge to those guys. They're fucking sick motherfuckers, every one of them, man. And about a month, I can't remember the exact date, but after SEAL Team 6 killed Osama bin Laden, the helicopter they were on took him out. Somebody took out SEAL Team 6. And that was so fucking stupid because they never ride in a Chinook. A Chinook, that is not for your elite. No way, man. It's not for your elite. And somehow it just ended up that way, and they shot him down. See, they knew something, too, the SEAL Team 6, because I do believe in the New World Order. Honest to God, I do believe in that shit. And I do believe in Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. Mayday is a Illuminati holiday. If you go back to 1776, May 1st in England, that's when the Illuminati first started, okay? And they celebrate it, man. And when they went and got bin Laden, it was May 2nd when they shot him, just a little bit after midnight. But back here in the States when they were watching, it was May 1st. They were celebrating their holiday, and they had a human sacrifice. They could show, who can we kill as a human sacrifice? Bin Laden. They could have got bin Laden a long fucking time ago. Whenever they wanted, they could have got bin Laden. But now you look at May 1st of this year, it came in, it's freaking, what is it? HR 666. You look that up. It happened this year on May 1st. It's Illuminati holiday, man, for reals. For reals. I believe in that shit. I believe that the New World Order is going to come into power. They're going to try to get rid of us. Like in the Bible, it says 1/3 will die from pestilence, bugs, germs, viruses, blah, blah, blah. And what do they need us for? What do they need me for? Could you make me hate the whole human race? Why do we even pay fucking politicians? How much money have we wasted on the COVID-19 and on the Trump elections and the Biden elections and all that shit? How much money have we fucking wasted? For what? For fucking what? The COVID-19 is fucking killing people, putting people out of business. If you're rich, it's not bad. They're making money. The rich motherfuckers, they're getting vaccines and stuff like that, and they're making a lot of money. Somebody's paying for that. They're saying, "Oh, we're going to give it to you free." No, you're going to pay for it. You're going to pay for it dearly. You don't get nothing for free. You get me for free. I don't give a shit. See, that was like for free yesterday. Matthew, he wanted to come on here. He was the very first one. That makes him really happy. I know it does. And Jason wanted to come on here. I know that makes him really happy. It didn't cost me fucking nothing, and it made those two people happy for a short period. But the COVID-19 is actually real. It's a man-made virus. Some people believe that it's not. I don't want to wear a mask. I don't want to take the inoculation, but it's a true man-made virus. And really, we got stuff just as much as they do. And if Biden gets his fucking head out of his ass, if he can do it, we need to get rid of all nuclear warheads, all chemicals, and all biological. NBC, nuclear, chemical, biological. But he's not going to do it. He's going to stay there with the elite and say, okay, let's fuck these guys up. Let's fuck these guys up. Let's go kill these guys. And like Hillary, those guys are pretty close friends. Hillary and Biden. Hillary goes, we came, we shot, we sought, he died. And she's just fucking cackling like a witch, She's fucking laughing her ass off. We came, we sought, he died. Look that one up. You don't fucking laugh at any human being being killed. You don't laugh at them, It's sick. It's sick and fucking warped and demanded. And those are the people that we fucking put in politicians, And then they divide us from our skin color, our religion, our age, our wealth. If you're poor, you don't count. If you're rich, okay, let them in, man. That's just the way I see it. But anyway, I'm only going to be on here for half an hour. I can't read my chats. But thank you. Thanks a lot, Christy, for coming in. Hopefully you guys do know Biden. I don't know if you do or not, if you're bullshitting me, because I don't know. You could be a black dude from Nigeria. I have no fucking clue. Thank you, Juan. Thank you, Christy. Thank you, Lily, Jason, Kevin, Lily. Who else is on here? Jason. Ozzy Shooter. Excuse me. Caleb. Okay. Thank you guys, because if it wasn't for you guys, I would not be here, And I appreciate it. Honest to God, I do. I appreciate it. But stay straight, stay strong. God bless. Take care. See you guys tomorrow. If I'm going to die in a week, you know what happened. I went to the fucking doctor's office, got COVID-19. Have a good day.